Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning and good afternoon to the young kaboomers out there in the blockchain battlefield trenches. Today we'll be talking about Ether Classic. Is it a complete crypto? There's a bullish article there I would like to share with you guys. And also backdoor crypto buys. Apparently institutional investors are the biggest buyer of crypto, worth over 100K, a report is stating there on Bloomberg. But first, let me shout out all my champagne crypto maniacs out there. Bit Papa, Sorian George, Rafterman, Boss Lady, Mike Pfeiffer, Jesse, Cliff, Bit Papa, XPO, and the rest of the kaboomers. Guys, I need you touching all the buttons out there. The like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. I need you caressing the YouTube buttons. Let the world know that Champagne Crypto is on the network, booming with the best of them. Indeed, this is a live broadcast. We're just preheating the oven out here, turning on the broiler to 450 and beyond. You know, we're baking and cooking up these hearty crypto treats for the worldwide boomers like Boss Lady, like Bit Papa, like Marlon Jones, like CryptoZilla, Charles Sanjuro, Haroon, and the rest of the boomers out there in the blockchain battlefield trenches. It looks like we got some boomers here in the population of the chat box. Let's get this live broadcast started. Shout out to Lee Banky, D-Rock, Lizzo, and the rest of the platoon members out there. Guys, touch the buttons for me. The like, the subscribe, the post notification bell. Caress those YouTube buttons and let the world know that we're on the networks right now. Right now, kaboom. Good morning to Bit Papa. I'm feeling like the Ultimate Warrior when I hear your energy, champ. Shout out to Bit Papa. You shared a Ultimate Warrior video that was hilarious out there. Shout out to all my Ultimate Warriors, my crypto warriors out there. Smash the likes indeed. It looks like we have the population filled up here. More people are coming into the box, but let's go ahead and get this live broadcast started out here. Make sure you're looking like Larry Wheels. And 300 by the end of the year, guys. If you're not exercising, do it now. Champagne came back from the gym today, pushing the weight, squats, bench press, and barbell row. Okay, and barbell row. No PRs today, but it is what it is. Kaboom on the early super chat there. Marlon Jones, Bulls on the block. He says, what's up, baby bears? Hoping for that big red candle. Sorry, a little dip, but we're booming. The Bitcoin price back up indeed. Shout out to Marlon Jones, a 5-star general sniper there in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield, dropping a little fiat on us here before we get this party started, this live broadcast started. If you're just tuning in, drop 5 in the chat, drop 50 in the chat, or drop 50 cents in the chat. It's all good out there. We're about to spread that good crypto energy out there. Shout out to Rafterman and Derek McLean. Let me go ahead and show you my screen. Thank you, Marlon. I appreciate you, Marlon. Let's see what's really booming. Look at the charts here on CoinMarketCap and see if things are looking healthier or ill today. What's really going on? Let me hit refresh. Make sure we're up to date with the good crypto word out here. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're booming every day. The energy's right, guys. I want to make sure that I spread that good crypto word for guys like Marlon, girls like Boss Lady, guys like Lee, like Bit Papa, and the rest of the crypto knights out there. I see you, crypto knight. Let's see how the market cap is looking today at 216 billion. It looks like we shaved off about 4 bill off the top overnight out there. A little slim down. Perhaps the crypto markets are intermittent fasting like champagne. I haven't ate since 7 o'clock yesterday. And I'm still fasting today, doing that intermittent fasting, trying to boost up those human growth hormones, stay strong for 2018, 2019, and beyond. We're ready for that happening out here. We're here for the long gunner out here. If you're not following us, make sure you're touching the buttons indeed. Billy, we lost a few Billy there on the market cap. It's okay. Bitcoin dominance has increased slightly there to 51.9%. Bitcoin holding the line there at 6,500, about $100 less than we saw at yesterday. There's a lot of red on the field though today. Ethereum at 221, losing a little weight. Ripple is trash bags. Throw it in the dumpster right now. This is not a true crypto in my personal opinion. It smells like the Federal Reserve. We see Bitcoin Cash at 517, EOS at 559, holding the line out there, performing better than some of these other top 10 coins. Stellar, Ripple's little cousin. I'm about to throw this one in the garbage too, but I'm letting it slide for now. It's got a hall pass from Champagne, but it looks like its number is going to be called up soon. Let me know if Stellar's a boomer or not. Litecoin at $58. We spoke about Litecoin today. Apparently, all the technicals are indicating Litecoin is ready to take off for a kaboom. I hope that's true out here. I'm silently waiting here, hodling this Litecoin bag. Let there be light on the crypto valley worldwide. I need you guys out there at least 1 hour per day getting some vitamin D on your skin. Let there be light indeed, indeed. Tether at $1. Cardano at 8 cents. Monero 113, IOTA at 55, and then Dash. Shout out to the Dashaholics. Dash doesn't go away. Dash, I like Dash. I don't talk about Dash that much, but I like Dash at 179. As the rest of the boomers tune in to the live broadcast, we have 30 maniacs in the population of the chat box. BitPapa is telling me Stellar is a boomer. Okay, you're letting me know. It smells a little bit like Ripple, so, you know, I got an eye on it. I haven't thrown it out the box yet. But, you know, BitPapa is vouching for Stellar. Okay. We got 33 now in the box. Today we'll be talking about Ether Classic. Let's look at the price of Ether Classic. Ether Classic over there at number 16 at $11. Lost a little bit of weight after Coinbase has listed Ether Classic. But apparently, according to this article over there on Crypto Globe by Omar Faridi, Ether Classic has an incredibly unique marketing proposition, former Morgan Stanley vice president says. I have this article linked down below so that you guys can read it in its entirety on your own. Ethereum Classic advocate argues that the Ethereum fork is unique in that it's the only major fully proof of work and Turing complete crypto platform. Let me repeat that. Ether Classic advocate argues that Ethereum fork is unique in that it's the only major fully proof of work and Turing complete crypto platform. He also claims that Ethereum Classic has the same security philosophy as Bitcoin. Guys, if you don't know the story with Ether Classic, once upon a time there was only Ether, and they did their first ICO, the DAO, and apparently there was a hack when that occurred. People felt some type of way, and the Ethereum community, a part of the Ethereum community, decided to make the blockchain not immutable, to change the blockchain, which is a no-no in crypto, okay, to go back and try to switch up a transaction. So they went backwards in time and reversed the transaction, breaking the crypto philosophy, the immutable ledger ethos that Bitcoin has. So at that point, people felt some type of way, okay, and they split and they created Ether Classic. Now, the Ether Classic does not have a reverse transaction, and that hack still exists on Ether Classic. So whoever hacked and took the money or whatnot. So, you know, the bottom line, the philosophy here is that there was a problem with the contract, okay? And they're not reversing transactions. So that's what it is. You could read this entire article, but this graphic was quite interesting. You could see here a tweet by Mr. Donald McIntyre, a.k.a. @tokenhash. He says, Ethereum Classic has an incredibly unique marketing position in an extremely valuable niche. Hashtag ETC, hashtag Ethereum Classic, hashtag Turing Complete, hashtag Proof of Work, hashtag Code is Law, okay? And hashtag Immutability. Code is law, okay? So if somebody, you know, figures out how to backdoor the code, they shouldn't change, you know, they shouldn't reverse the transaction, but make a better code is what these boomers believe, according to what I understand out here. So you could see this graphic display, and Ethereum Classic, according to this display, is the only proof of work and Turing complete blockchain right now. Very sexy out there, very sexy. You see the proof of stakers out there like Ethereum, EOS, and ADA. We do know that Ethereum is about to swap it out and convert from proof of work mining into proof of stake, which is arguably a little bit more environmentally friendly, But, you know, some people want things only to be proof of work. And I like the proof of work as well, too, because we've seen some funny bunny, arguably, with these stakers sometimes. And then on top of the stakers sometimes, these staking coins, they are inflationary and they don't have a fixed supply. And if you keep printing up the coin like people print up the fiat, you may devalue the currency. According to this article, ETH Classic is going to stick to a fixed amount of coins out there. So it will always be proof of works. As the Ethereum blockchain begins its transition from proof of work to proof of stake, McIntyre wrote that ETH Classic, the fork of Ethereum following the DAO attack, will always be proof of work, and it has a fixed monetary supply, meaning that there will be a finite number of ETH Classic issued. Now, let me tell you, I like the way that ETH Classic has handled themselves here in the crypto market. I like their swagger, if you ask me. I like the ETH Classic swagger. They broke away from Vitalik and his frail homeboys out there, and apparently it looks like Ether Classic is pushing up a little bit more weight in the gym, if you ask me. Okay, so let's see what goes down here with Ether Classic in the future. We do know that Ether Classic has been listed by the most popular cryptocurrency exchange in America, Coinbase. And since then, the price kind of kaboomed, but now it's kind of retracted. Let's look back here in the cryptocurrency market cap and look at the ETH Classic graph here, the charts. It's at $11 right now. And, you know, it's down like all the other coins, but you could see there was a small spike up over here sometime, I want to say it was sometime around here, but now ever since then it's been dumped. So that's what it is. Let's look at a 3-month chart, see if we can see that Coinbase announcement spike. I'm not sure if this right here is the Coinbase announcement or this right here. But ever since then, it looks like things have kind of bottom line. The argument here with Ethereum Classic, okay, is a few things. Apparently, you could do whatever you could do on Ether Classic for a lot cheaper. Now, Derek McLean, he says he likes Ether Classic, but proof of work can't scale. Now, that is addressed here on this article. Apparently, they already have a way to scale, okay? Let me see if I could show it to you. Come build on ETC, says the Ethereum Classic Twitter. Create an Orbita or sidechain and run your own custom network on top of ETC. So with this Orbita sidechain, apparently this is a solution, okay, to the scaling issue, okay? I was reading more about it. I kind of lost my place over here, but look up this Orbita there, Derek. So it looks, if anybody knows a little bit more, it says, McIntyre also mentioned that Ethereum Classic's developers are working to help Ethereum fork scale effectively. Okay, there it is. Orbita is a sidechain protocol being worked on that could potentially allow Ethereum Classic to scale via layer 2 solutions instead of interfering or compromising the main net. Now, so far, you know, I guess it hasn't been implemented or whatnot, but it looks like Ether Classic is developing faster than Ethereum. You know, Ethereum's been talking about all these scaling and all these upgrades, the Casper, the Plasma, the sharding, the Metropolis. I've heard all these things from Vitalik and his homeboys, but apparently nothing has been implemented, and Ethereum is not scaling. So I'm happy to see that they have what is being labeled as a solution here with the Orbita. I don't know if it's legit or not. Let me know. Boss Lady says, yup, anything you could build on Ethereum, you could build on Ethereum Classic. There you go. And it's much cheaper. The Revolutionist says, breaking ADA news. Cardano earlier announced today that they're soon to release a Cardano debit card to be used in ATM machines and shops all across Japan. Charles had the card in his hand. Okay, okay. And talking about Charles Hoskinson, Cardano, and how they relate to Ethereum Classic, we do know that Mr. Hoskinson was one of the original boomers over there on Ether, and he forked and went to the Ether Classic camp, and I believe his company, IOHK, they are in some sort of cahoots, or they work with both Cardano and Ethereum Classic. So it looks like they're brothers now, okay? It could be a brotherhood out there. Shout out to ZXX5. What do you think about ZIL? Zilliqa, I don't know much about Zilliqa, ZXX5. I can't respond to that. I'm not saying anything bad because I haven't heard anything bad. So, I can't say anything good either. CryptoZilla says, if it's a network flaw, then of course it should be fixed. But if holes in smart contracts, then it's on them. But the DAO had such a high percentage of ETH bag holders, Vitalik feared death. But they went against the crypto ethos. This blockchain stuff should be immutable. Okay? And that's what it is. Unless you have a, constitution and you set up some sort of a, what I like to call a crypto homeowners association is kind of what it's looking like with EOS. And that's why there's a debate with EOS, whether it's truly centralized or whatnot, because we do know that the blockchain's not immutable there. But at least they're being transparent with that in the Constitution. You guys could read more about that or look more into EOS. Okay, shout out to FN Base, Marlon Jones. Anything you could build on ETH can build on Cardano or Elastos for that matter. I think you're right about that as well, Marlon Jones. The thing with the Ethereum is that they have an entire different programming language that's called Solidity. Some of these other blockchains allow people to write in JavaScript or in C# or in other programming languages that these developers might be more fluent in. If you want to get into the ETH train, you got to learn Solidity, and it may be different than what you're used to. So other blockchains out there, I'm not sure if EOS supports Java or C# or whatnot, but it looks like a lot of developers have gone the EOS route instead of Ethereum. Marlon Jones has talked about Cardano. I like Cardano. I just don't see the dApps up and running just yet. I'm still gunning for them. And then Elastos. It's been one of those coins that has been touted and highly praised there in the underground, but I still haven't seen it up and running yet. He had a choice and made it, so you know where he stands, says CryptoZilla. Indeed, we do know, and that's he showed his hand there. Check out this article linked down below there at Crypto Globe if you want to know more about ETH Classic. Now, let's talk about backdoor crypto buys. So I came across this article here on Bloomberg, okay, by Olga Karif. I have it linked down below as well. It says institutional investors are using backdoor for crypto buys. Okay, so institutional investors are becoming more involved in the $220 billion crypto market that many observers may let me repeat that. Institutional investors are becoming much more involved in the $220 billion crypto market than many observers may realize. Okay, buyers such as hedge funds have replaced high net worth individuals as the biggest buyers of large swaths of digital coins worth more than $100,000 through private transactions, according to Bobby Cho, global head of trading at Cumberland, the Chicago-based crypto trading unit of DRW Holdings, which handles the over-the-counter purchases. So it looks like there's movements outside of the exchanges. This may be a good thing. I mean, it may show that the demand for crypto could be higher than the price is reflecting right now. Okay, wait until institutional investors embrace crypto. Everybody's saying that. I don't care. I just want to see the price go up. Read this in its entirety. Let me know about what you think about these backdoor buys and how it could affect the price out there. As the rest of the boomers tune in to this live chat, Bitcoin at 65.16. Trading sideways. It is what it is. Shout out to CryptoZilla. We love Sanam. Crypto Knight at Marlon Jones and the rest of the boomers there in the population. Did you look into Dandelion? Yes, I did, Rafterman. I did. So far, it looks like I'm going blank because I did look into it. I'll tell you, I'm gonna have to look into it again, but it seems okay. I see this is a way to, I believe, to mask the IP addresses that are correlated to the Bitcoin transaction somehow. Okay, some way to mask your IP. Now, when it comes to privacy, I think that Monero's got that game on lock. Okay, so I'm not sure if bringing the Dandelion in or out of the Bitcoin ecosystem is going to help, but I'm not against it. So I definitely checked it out, and I'm going to look into it again. We love Sanam. Hey, sir, please announce my name. Announce. We love Sanam. I see you out there. Transactions on blockchain need to be immutable. Kaboom! Another $2 there from Marlon Jones, Bulls on the Block. He knows what the crypto ethos is all about. Indeed, he's a sniper out there. Listen to Marlon. He knows what he's talking about. Aaron says, Aaron Brewbreaker says, I used to be cryptocurrently. I was on this channel last April. Okay, well, welcome back, Aaron. Welcome to the population of the chat box. Marlon, thanks again for that too. Guys, if you haven't dropped 2 in the population of the chat box and you've been here for months or days on end, I invite you to drop a little fiat there. Drop a little fiat. We're spending the fiat. We're hodling the bits. Kaboom to that. Cracky916 is saying, is Monero more decentralized than Bitcoin? That's a great question. I don't know the answer. Okay, I don't know. If somebody could answer Cracky's question. I know that Monero is highly decentralized, but I don't know if it's more than Bitcoin. Okay, that's a good question. I would like to know the answer to that. We need a stable privacy coin, says Derek McLean. Here's the thing with the privacy, not the privacy coins, excuse me, with the stable coins, guys. Okay, who is going to keep it stable? Okay, who is going to, because once you say this is stable, then who's in control? Okay, by definition, if a coin is a stable coin, then it's being manipulated, right? Then how else would it be stable? If it's not found its stability through the free market and it's dubbed a stable coin, then why is it stable? That means there's funny bunny in the background. Okay, true price should be discovered by the free market. And if there's a coin that has a fixed price and it can't change in price, then that means it doesn't work in the free market, if you ask me. So that's probably a whole different economic and philosophical question. I know why people want stable coins. I understand that, and I understand the privacy, but you got to understand if someone's saying this coin's stable, then who's manipulating the stability? Okay? What's keeping it stable? Because if it's not the market, then it's got to be someone else. Think about it, guys. CryptoZilla says, why do you think all these big guys, what you feeling, you need one too? I don't know what that means. Maybe you messed up there with the typing. Derek McLean says, you have a good point. Champagne Crypto, been away a few weeks, miss you robbed from the Sunderland, UK. I don't know what that means there. I don't know what miss you robbed from the, I don't know what that means, but maybe you're shouting out where you're from, Sunderland, UK. Okay, so shout out to Robert out there. Lee Banky says, love privacy coins. Won't show my favorite to the box, but privacy coins are way undervalued. I believe that as well, guys. If you know, I have a video circulating out there, top 5 blockchain industries, where I identify those industries that I believe to be boomers for 2019 and beyond. And one of those industries is the privacy coin industry, along with the gaming industry. I'll link that video after this broadcast so you guys could see it. Kaboom! The revolutionist just dropped 5 pounds there in the population of the chat box. Thank you very much there, revolutionist. I'm not sure if that's pounds or euros. I'm going to go ahead and call it pounds. I believe you're in UK, so that's what it is. Shout out to revolutionists out there. I appreciate you. Another sniper out here that's here frequently, here booming daily with the best of them. Revolutionist out there with the Z9 minis. He's mining out there, and he's hodling the Cardano ADA. So let's send out positive energy to guys like Revolutionist and guys like Marlon Jones, who are out there in the trenches booming daily. Marlon Jones says, not trying to put Monero FUD, but can someone help with that question? I don't know. My only issue with Monero is that the privacy of the ledger leads me to question if the coin supply is funny bunny. I think that has been addressed, Marlon. I think it has been addressed out there. But I would like to know the answer to that question, because I think the answer exists, but I can't give it to you because I'm not a developer. Zen is super decentralized and privacy focused. They have more nodes than Bitcoin. I know that Boss Lady is a kaboomer with Zen. Check it out. Kaboom! Another 10 pounds from Revolutionists out there showing love today. Revolutionists, I appreciate you out there. Keep mining with that Z9. Keep us posted out there. Let us know how it's going. The last time you let us know, you thinking you were making about somewhere between $10 or $15 a day there in profits with your little miner. Keep us up to date. Let us know. Drop a comment there. Thank you very much, Revolutionists. Keep booming out there. I appreciate you. CryptoZilla says, all the Wall Street freak shows are drooling to get in and give you a stable coin so they can use your crypto to make gains while you hold their vaporware coin. CryptoZilla's got a point there. Exactly. You know, who's going to make it stable? Okay. What, you know, what is it? You know, who's going to come in and make it stable for you? You want Big Daddy to come in and make it stable for you. You know how it is, guys. You know, Champagne's not believing anybody upstairs. They're lying to us out there. Rafterman dropped another $2. He says, gotta feed baby champ. Big shout out to Rafterman, our second most gratuitous boomer in the population of the chat box. He always throws $2. A sniper there in the foxholes. Fiat dropping from the skies. Everybody owes me $2 just because Rafterman drops 2 on every single live stream. So don't let Rafterman show you up here with this $2 out there. Don't look like a broke one out there. I don't want you guys looking broke. Marlon Jones says, can we see a Crip Walker before the end of the show? Motivate me with the trades. Well, indeed. Shout out to my walkers out there. All my Crip Walkers worldwide, west side, east side, north and south. The world is booming and Crip walking out there. Kaboom. Make sure you're touching the buttons. Shout out to Marlon Jones, one of our day one maniacs. Rafterman says, you humble sir. Shout out to Rafterman. I see you, Rafterman. Thanks again. Derek McLean says, BitShares has stable coins and they are fully decentralized. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm going to have to look into that. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong, but I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look into that because I'm a BitShares boomer. Okay, I got a lifetime membership with the BTS. And I'm definitely a boomer, but I don't know if that statement is actually correct or not. I'm going to have to look more into that. You could be right. Maybe maybe you're letting me know something. Again, each one teach one. I don't got all the answers. Okay, that's why I'm here. The Revolutionist says, yeah, just $17 per day for 3 Z9 minis. Not much, but it buys me 180 Cardano per day. Kaboom to that. Shout out to the Revolutionist keeping us posted there with his progress mining using the Z9 Mini, okay, which is the Bitmain miner out there. I think the miners cost about $700 or $800 right now. I'm not sure if you're overclocking it or whatnot. I know the new hardware additions are somehow a little more difficult to overclock, but I see some of the boomers out there overclocking the Z9s. Let us know if you're doing that. Boss Lady says, is it shilling if it's true? That's a good way to put it there, Boss Lady. Stablecoins is training wheels for baby bear cubs, says Doc Slinger. I would agree. I would agree. I don't need a stable coin, okay? Let the market decide. Let the market be free out there. Marlon Jones says, can we see the Crypt Walker? Indeed, we saw it. Could we have all money to burn one day of the crypto? Could we have all money to burn one day of the crypto? I don't know what that means, but okay, maybe you want to rephrase that. Shout out to all the boomers. If you're just tuning in, there's 36 maniacs here in the population of the chat box. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Chances are he's silently lurking right now, trying to pick up on some boom out there. Yo fam, always showing love in the chat, says Boss Lady. But why are you holding fiat like that, though? Unbank yourself. She's talking to Rafterman because Rafterman's always throwing $2 in the population. It's a good joke, Boss Lady. Let him throw the 2, though. I mean, I appreciate the fiat because I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna spend it or buy more bits out there. I appreciate you out there, Rafterman, and as you as well, Boss Lady. Kaboom! King Cam with $5. Got a 5 bags that I want to hit $1, any one of them, not mentioning any names. King Cam, he's got 5 on it, indeed, and not mentioning any names that want to hit it out there. Shout out to King Cam. I appreciate you. I've never seen you here in the population. Maybe you've been a silent lurker, and finally you're coming out the foxholes. I appreciate the gratuity out there, King Cam. A sniper there in the foxholes. Thank you very much, King Cam. Little fiat dropping from the ceiling. What is the best coin to buy today? That answer is different for everybody, Robert. Don't let Champagne be your crypto advisor. I'm not your crypto daddy. The favorite coin for me is Bitcoin. More bits, and more kabooms. Let's throw little coins off the ceiling out there. Doc Gunslinger said, so if Revolutionists spend $17 a day on mining and making approximately $16 a day in Cardano, that seems like you're losing right now, and prices to mine will go up. I don't know if he's losing. I think he's got a net profit, Doc Slinger, Gunslinger. I'm not sure if we were understanding that right or wrong. Maybe Revolutionist wants to respond to you there. Champ, do you drink organic beetroot juice? Really good for you? No, I don't. I don't drink juice. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't been drinking juice lately. I drink water, okay? I drink plenty of water. I eat plenty of meat and eggs and saturated fats, and I stay away from the juices and things that are too sugary. But not to hate on the juices, because I know beet juice is really good for you. I think it's good for your blood, and it could be therapeutic. I just don't drink a lot of juice right now. I'm feeling good. Silent since last year. Love the channel, says King Cam. I appreciate you, King Cam, coming out the foxholes, dropping a little gratuity out there. And don't be shy here. Drop a little comment here if you've been silently lurking. You know, we show love. Crypto Power says, wow, alpha male, crypto, Champagne Crypto. My fine sir, I love the alpha video. I power fart against soy boys and politically correct fatzos who watch Left Flick. Thank you, sir. Bitcoin for life. Shout out to Crypto Power out there, getting a little bit of that crypto energy here from the alpha maniacs. Thank you for tuning in. Marlon Jones says that beet juice fights cancer, improves blood pressure, makes you regular, and a natural way to detoxify. Indeed, thanks for letting us know. Make your own beet juice. You know, my thing is I do the intermittent fasting. That's how I detoxify. I just, you know, I don't eat for a while. You know, at least, you know, I talked to you guys about that. I've been doing about 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of eating. Today it's going to be a little bit more. Probably do 17 or 18 hours of fasting. But thanks for letting me know, Marlon. Beet juice, and maybe somebody else here in the population can benefit from your suggestion. How to mine Cardano and TRX, bro? I don't know. I don't know, Cracky. You may want to ask Revolutionist. He seems to be like the miner out here. Revolutionist has responded. He says 3 Z9 minis only cost $2.50 per day in electric. So that's $14.50 profit per day. $430 per month to spend in Cardano. So he is experienced a net profit about $400. So there you go. Shout out to Revolutionist. Thanks for letting us know. Again, real world back asset stable crypto will be the future. Let's see. I think that the crypto will stabilize once, you know, it finds its real price. Once most people are into crypto and things kind of bottom out. Like, you can argue that, you know, Bitcoin kind of stabilized in the past couple of months, right? It's been between 6,000 and 7,000. Shout out to Edward Santana. He's doing 23 hours a day of fasting. That's awesome. That's great. Congratulations to you, Edward. You know, I usually do about 18. You know, and on a bad day, a minimum of 12. But on a good day, I may even do 23. It's kind of hard to get so close to 24 hours, but that's what it is. Kudos to Fasting Champagne. It's not easy. I want to try that. And by the way, I stick to the top 5 coins, no hype or crap coins. Happy to see what happens by the end of the year. Indeed. Shout out to Crypto Power out there. Shout out to Robert in the UK. Shout out to Marlon Jones, Derek McLean, Edward Santana, Lazor. I see you guys. When do you expect Bull Bro? October or November? Cracky, I hope so. I think we're going to have one final battle out there. One final battle by the end of the year. And hopefully we'll have a run up like no other and crack 10K. And the possibility of still going to all-time highs is there. I mean, last year around October, I believe that the bits was about 4,000, 4,300. And then it ran up by December to the all-time high at 20K. So, you know, don't discount the bits out there. Always be ready for a crypto storm. Always be ready for anything out here in the crypto markets. I mean, it could go left, right, side to side. You always got to have one in the chamber. You got to have your perishable goods ready. You got to have your storm supplies ready. The shutters out there just in case the wind blows hard. It could blow hard in the negative direction, or it could blow hard in the positive direction and send us to the moon and beyond. So you got to be ready. Crypto backed by gold, says Marlon Jones. I got a video out there, crypto backed by gold. If you put crypto backed by gold Champagne Crypto there on YouTube, I have a video about some of those cryptos. Digix is trying to make a whole suite of digital assets backed by precious metals. Yeah, they're not the only ones. I think that Stan Larimer, Dan Larimer's father, he has stuff to do with BitShares, and I think he is working on some of those precious metal coins. I want a sideways market until early next year so I can keep stacking. Kaboom! It's not a bad thing. I know there's been a lot of doom and gloomers showing up saying it's going down, it's all over for the bits. But in my opinion, I think we found some stability here this past couple of months here with the bits. I mean, it's not a bad thing. More like gold backed by crypto, says original copy. That's a good way to think about it. This crypto stuff is inevitable, maniacs. Inevitable. Crypto's here to stay. Anybody telling you it's a bubble, that it's a scam, they don't know what they're talking about. In my personal opinion, I believe that crypto is the future, the present, and it was the past in 2017 because it kaboomed. Very is backed by gold. It's not doing well. Okay, I don't know about that. Boss Lady says, drop an address, yo. BTC, Zen, BTS, Ethereum Classic, Dash, Steamback Dollars, Crypto Maniac. Well, you know my Steamback Dollars address. You know the deal. I'm on the Steam blockchain. I'm out there. But you're right. I have to put up an address out there and see if I get some crypto tips for those that are gratuitous. It is what it is. Be patient and accumulate. The bull run of bull runs is coming, says Blockchain Susha. I agree. It's all about patience out there. Digits is sideways and trading and up trading action, not too much downward pressure. I don't know much about Digix, but check it out. Marlon does have some good recommendations. D-Rock says, I'm with that also. I'm buying what I can when I can, like the prices now compared to what we saw in December last year. Hope to get mine now and not regret not buying more later. Yeah, it's just about being patient, D-Rock. You know, maybe we don't see a kaboom in December like we saw last year, but maybe that kaboom will come, I don't know, in the springtime or the summer of 2019, or maybe even the winter of 2019. Are you ready to hodl through the storms out there? But that boom's coming sooner than later. It is what it is. And I'll say it's going to happen before the halvening. 2017 will be nothing to what's coming in 2020, 2025, and 2030. I agree with Marlon. Absolutely. I missed the first part, so I will go back and watch. But if Coinbase listed Ethereum Classic, they know something we don't right now, says Doc. Yeah, I mean, you know, read this article here on ETH Classic, but it has nothing but good things to say about ETH Classic. An incredibly unique marketing proposition, says former Morgan Stanley vice president. So Ether Classic is unique in that it's the only major fully proof of work and Turing complete crypto platform, says this article. And that ETH Classic has the same security philosophy as Bitcoin. And I agree with that. You know, you got to question the Ethereum Foundation. If they're reversing transaction because of funny bunny programming code, what could they do in the future? Are they going to continue to reverse transactions or what? You know, so I like Ether Classic. Check out this graph here. And you can see that, you know, it puts it in a category of on its own here with Ether Classic over here. You know, it's not a proof of staker, and they say that it will always be proof of work. Okay. And moreover, with Ether Classic, they have a plan here with the Orbita to scale effectively. Okay. McIntyre, he mentioned that Ethereum Classic's developers are working to help Ether fork scale effectively. Orbita is a sidechain protocol being worked on that could potentially allow Ether Classic to scale via layer 2 solutions instead of interfering or compromising the main net. Let me know. And then we all already talked about this. Apparently anything you could do on Ether, you could do on Ether Classic for much less. So that's what it is. Blockchain Susha, I'm silently stacking Cardano like a ninja ready for the run. Little bull out there. I see you out there, Revolutionist, indeed. Got you on Steam it, champ. All right, boss lady. Thank you. Doc Gunslinger says, if you like Ethereum, look up Blockchains LLC. You will love Ethereum and Ethereum Classic even more. It's going to pay off, bro, says Blockchain Susha. Doc Gunslinger says, thank you, Champagne. Floridians must have each other's back. Shout out to the whole state and everywhere out there. I see all you guys. All the Nakamoto family needs to have each other's back. It's not where you're at physically. It's where you're at cryptoli, if that's even a word, where you're at in your mind when it comes to crypto and the crypto ethos and the decentralized mentality, privacy or whatnot. The Nakamoto family is out here and we have each other's back indeed. Shout out to you, Doc Gunslinger. Rolling back a transaction should be an option on a blockchain. It is on EOS, not as an option, but more as a way to resolve disputes. It's there in the Constitution, and it should be voted on, I believe, by the block producer. So look at EOS. That's why some people don't like EOS, because the blockchain's not immutable, and I can understand that. But what I like is that they're trying to lay out some sort of like a token owners association that has some sort of rules that people could abide to. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Let's see. When pump, says DR1. Hopefully soon, DR. Jimmy has 100 ETH Classic. Shout out to you. Revolutionist says, I don't want a Lambo. I want a castle so I can keep all the funny bunnies out. They're out there. They're out there, Revolutionists. Snipe them out the box, indeed. Derek says he needs to start staking Binance before Binance does this quarterly buyback of 300 mil Binance. We know Derek is heavy with those exchange coins, sending out our positive energy. You need something like a bullhorn animation because crypto will rise soon. Crypto Power must have not been tuning in. Last year we had all the horns and the alarms out there, and I'll sound the alarms as soon as the boom starts, and I'll start throwing on some funk music out there so that the Crip Walkers can dance. Shout out to my Crip Walkers worldwide. All right, guys, I've been broadcasting for about 41 minutes. We got 36 here in the box. I'll take a few more comments and questions before I head out. I'm going to break my fast. I have an 8 since 7 o'clock yesterday, and we're coming up on a perhaps over a 17-hour fast, over 18-hour fast, so that's what it is. I'm about to break that fast, eat either some steak or some eggs or some bacon or something that's meaty and fatty out there, healthy. Okay, I don't believe in I'm not gonna say that, but I don't believe in only eating vegetables. I gotta eat that meat. Shout out to Gunslinger from Florida, says Boss Lady. Boss Lady's out there in Florida shouting you out, Gunslinger indeed. What do you think about Populous, says Doc Gunslinger. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I know some of the YouTubers out there, if I'm not mistaken, I think I don't think it was Cliff High. I think it was his homie. What's his name? The bald guy. He was the one that he was shilling that for a while out there. I don't know. I don't hold it. I have nothing bad to say about it, though. Champ, if you could spend Bitcoin at every store, would you spend it? Absolutely not. I'm out here hodling the bits. I'm not here to spend the bits. You keep the coins, spend the fiat. I like your channel because you go your own way. No ETF crap or news hype. Who cares? Keep your style. It is unique. Thank you again, Crypto Power. Boom to you. Correction, rolling back transactions should not be available on a blockchain. That's why some people hate on EOS, but, you know, look into EOS if you're interested, and they got some sort of a method out there. So that's what it is. Champ, you have to look into Knowles. I have a small bag of them. I'll look into it. Thanks for letting me know. Do the baby bear cub one time before tuning out. I'll definitely do that. Shout out to all the funny bunnies, the baby bears out there. I see you guys dancing and prancing. You will be sniped out the box indeed. Shout out to Boss Lady, one of the crypto generals out there. I'm going to go ahead and tune out. I appreciate all you maniacs. Marlon, thank you. Revolutionist, thank you. Boss Lady, thank you. And the rest of the boomers, thank you for all the love. Rafterman, thank you. I appreciate you always dropping 2 in the population. Shout out to boomers like Rafterman, Boss Lady, Marlon Jones, Revolutionist, Doc Gunslinger, Jay, Crypto Power, Jimmy Chavez, and the rest of the boomers out there. D-Rock Lizzo, I see you guys. I'll be out of here. If I don't catch you today, I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.